mashal Rabbi Yankel shares the most incredible mashal from the Hilig of Shlomo of Karlin that perfectly captures the whole essence, this whole yesod of this tactic of fighting the Yetzer Hara. There was once a young prince, all dressed up in soft silk clothes, beautiful garments of royalty, shining with a golden sash and sparkly shoes, and he was riding in a big fancy carriage with gold trim and soft velvet seats. The servants dressed him up, adorned him in this, because there was a special celebration in the meadows outside the city. Strong, beautiful horses, pulled this huge wooden mahogany carriage, and their hooves were clattering as they went along on the dusty road. And as the prince looked around, he saw a small, falling apart house, a bunch of them made of wood and mud, and smoke rising from the crooked chimneys, and people wearing ragged clothes. And his heart literally felt heavy for all these people. But he said, okay, I'm the prince, I'm riding, I understand the people that are not going to be at my level. The prince was young. He said, okay, these old people never, I won't be like that one day. But the Nisayan, the test, challenge, really nagged at him when he noticed a group of boys that were his own age. They were barefoot, and they were rolling in thick black mud. And they were laughing, seeming to have a party, and they were shouting and screaming and throwing handfuls of mud at each other. It was having literally fun that this prince who grew up in royalty and class and dignity has never experienced before. And the smell of the mud and all that was going on was strong. And for a moment, the prince identified. He wanted to have fun too. He wanted to be a kid. And he thought it might be fun to jump out and play with these children. But then he looked at his silk clothes, the golden sash, and the shiny carriage, and the beautiful white horses, and realized he simply could not. He realized his life was different. And he watched the boys, a little curious and wishing he could join them just for a moment. Their world was free, it was messy, but his life was something else. It was important. It was dignity, there was royalty, there was self-worth. And even though he wanted to play, he stayed in the carriage, caring about them, remembering though who he was and what he, as the prince, was supposed to do.